In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a Pilatus PC-6 in Minecraft. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This one is 11 blocks long, 15 blocks wide and 4 blocks high. You guys can build this in a variety of different colours, so feel free to get creative. Anyway, let's get into the video. Alright then guys, so here we are on my flat tutorial world as always. So if you want to build it in a box, it is again 11 blocks long and 15 blocks wide. The blocks you're going to need for this tutorial are smooth quartz slab, a stair and also a smooth quartz block. So all of those, the typical kind of nice white colours that we can get. You're also going to need a block of iron for the engine, an iron trapdoor, smooth stone slab, skeleton skull, chain, and a tripwire hook, which we can't place down, but that's absolutely fine. We'll need some more materials along the way, but I will tell you what they are as and when we actually get to those. Right, so if you are building it in a box, find your middle. Don't go right to the edge, but come one block in. And what we're going to do is we're going to build an iron block here like that. That's the engine. And we're going to put a skeleton skull on the front. You can also just use a custom player head if you want. No problem at all. Put a chain on each side of those ones. That is your propeller. Now on the end, or on the sides of those, we're going to put on some tripwire hooks. So we're going to have them on each of those sides there, just as part of the engine. Now underneath this, we are going to have an iron trapdoor. So whack that in there, like that. Then behind that, we're going to have a smooth stone slab on an upper piece, just like that. Then behind this, we're going to have 4 smooth quartz slabs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to switch over to an iron trapdoor and have that on the end of this. Just like that there. With your smooth quartz block now, what we're going to do is we're going to have, I think, 7 blocks. We'll find out, okay? Now this is behind the block that we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 like that there. That's correct. Then we're going to have an upside down smooth quartz stair, and then a smooth quartz slab on the end there like that. So we're starting to really build up this body for this thing. Right, let's get some more blocks. So next up, what we're going to need, a cobbled deep slate stair and also cobbled deep slate block. You're going to need some white carpet. With a skeleton skull, this is going to be the wheels. Feel free to switch that out for a custom player head. Also a birch fence gate, smooth quartz slab again, an iron trapdoor, a barrier, or you can also use some string for some of these bits, and also an iron door. Now if you can't do the iron door, because we need to place that on top of that barrier, then go with 2 trapdoors instead when we get around to that. So first things first, what we're going to do right at the front here is we're going to leave 2 of your smooth quartz blocks, and we're then going to place down a cobbled deep slate stair right here. So it's pretty much in the middle of the plane. We're then going to have a cobbled deep slate block at the back there, then a smooth quartz slab, and then an iron trapdoor on the end there, like that. What we're going to do from the side here, where we've got that stair, we're going to go down one right to here. We're going to have a birch fence gate on the side there. We're also going to have another birch fence gate going diagonal and up from there as well. So right there, and we'll move this out here. We'll connect this all up in a second. There we go. For the wheel now, we're going to be 1 block behind our smooth stone slab. So I'm going to place one right in here. So make it where it faces in towards the plane. So you can't really see the face, you just get to see these, the darker kind of look of that instead. And on top of those, we're going to have a white carpet. So place those on top there like that. At the back, what we're going to do is we're going to have another wither skeleton skull. And I'm going to actually knock out this one right here to place it down there. It's going to be right at the end. Okay, then we can put in that smooth quartz slab again. Again, trying to get the face on the inside part of it. And then towards the plane to connect it up, we're going to put in a birch fence gate, which kind of gives it this angled look of how it ends up getting all connected in. Where we're going to put in the door now is going to be right on the side here. So I'm going to put down a barrier block, and then we're going to put the iron door on top of that. Like I said, guys, if you can't do this, don't worry. Instead, put 2 of your favorite trapdoors on these sides instead. Or you can also, if you can, flip the iron trapdoor, put just an iron trapdoor at the top, and put a button down the bottom. Something like that will do absolutely fine. So don't worry about that too much. Right, so on top of this now, what we're going to do is we're going to place an iron trapdoor. And we're then going to add 7 out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that'll bring you to the edge of your box. Same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Edge of your box there like that. We're then going to put an iron trapdoor underneath where we can. It's not going to be all of it, but we can put it under some bits of it. It's just the birch fence gates that we can't do that with. And then what we're going to do is with our barrier block or string again, we're going to have this where we put these in just behind this. And the same here, like that. And then with our white carpet, we're going to put this on top. And what you'll notice is we can put one, of course, on top of the iron door as well. So there we go, that ends up lifting that up. And we get this nice kind of wing looking like, you know, thicker on the front. And it gets right thinner to the back. I really like the look of this one. So there we go. Right, let's grab some more blocks. Alright, so now on to the coloured part of this plane, so choose your colour. For me, I'm going with yellow this time. This one, I've gone with green. You just choose the closest kind of you've got. So, you know, we've got warp trapdoors are the closest to the green. Mossy is the closest slab and stair to green as well. At the minute in this game, until we kind of get an upgrade and we get new blocks at some point, hopefully in the future. So you're going to need, out of this, a carpet. So I've got yellow carpet for mine. You're going to need a trapdoor. I've got bamboo trapdoor. You're going to need a slab and a stair for your colour. I'm using bamboo. I find that's the closest colour-wise for the yellow. You can also use sandstone as well, but I quite like the bamboo. I think it's slightly yellower. And I'm going to use yellow concrete for my kind of solid block. You could also use bamboo as well if you want to keep them all exactly the same. You're going to need a sign. And you're also going to need a glow ink sac for that sign and a wall. Now, the wall is the most difficult at the minute to get the right version that you've kind of got for your colour, but you know, go with whatever you can do. You know, pretty much prismarine is going to work for a lot of your light blues and cyan as well, whereas I would then go for mossy cobblestone for your greens if you want to do those like that. So, you know, feel free to mix and match those. Right at the back then, we're going to have your block of colour right on the end like that. Then at the front of this one, we're going to have a stair and then a slab like that. We're going to have a wall then at the top here. Now, if you can't use a debug stick, which I'll show you guys how to do in a second to make this kind of go like this, then feel free to just go with either that or that. This one is pretty straight up, so this would be more accurate. It's just I wanted it thinner. So some people will prefer to go with the stair instead. But yeah, like I say, we'll go through that in a second. What we're then going to do on the sides here, we're going to have the coloured trapdoors right on the side here like that. We're also going to grab another one of those barrier blocks, or you can use some string. We're going to have that down here, and then we're going to have a bit of carpet sticking out here. The same again down here, with the carpet on top, like that. At the front now, right in front of this, because it does look a little bit odd at the minute, we're going to have a trapdoor, and then we're going to have a carpet coming forwards, just with the colour. Just adds a little bit of flair to the whole thing on the side there. Then with your coloured signs, what we're going to do is right in the middle here, we're going to go with equal signs. You can do whatever you want, to be fair, you know, right up whatever you want. And then we're going to just hit that with the glow ink sac. Now for me on the PC, I'm going to use Control and middle click, and then I can actually just paste that across. But we're going to have 3 of those right up to the door, and then the same on the other side as well, like that. It just keeps it a little bit easy. If you have to do it manually, of course, pause the video. Right, so the only last thing that we actually need to do is, nice and easy, is going to be to do /give, and you might not be able to do this. So /give your name, debug_stick, and what that is going to do is, if you're on the version that this works, and hopefully you'll be on all versions in the future, we're going to be looking south, so we're going to make this south. I'm actually going to do north as well, up to tool, south up to tool. I'm going to get rid of the middle, and that allows us to do this here. It's really cool. I love this thing. It's great. You could also, of course, you know, have it where it's just all lower, but just be aware, if you get rid of the middle, you then end up getting this weird bit here. So you could do something like that if you wanted it to look like that from the side, where it kind of angles. With this one, though, I've just gone with it being all tool across there, like that. Anyway, guys, that's it for this tutorial. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you really enjoy my content, make sure to check out my membership program as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.